We start this week with the council's vote on an amended version of the proposed ambulance fee. A similar proposal was rejected by voters in 2010. However, County Executive Ike Leggett reintroduced the bill to offset the shift of teacher pension costs by the state. In the end, the council voted to approve the fee by a vote of 6-3. The fee would be charged to patients but paid by health insurance. People without health insurance and those below a certain income level would not have to pay the fee.
And so what was convincing to me was when the county executive in his approach this time said, we will make it very clear that no Montgomery County resident will be charged for anything for any reason. And that was good enough for me. And also that we're using someone from the Office of Consumer Protection to be a patient advocate. I can't think of anything more important than that right now. And also that the bill has a sunset date so that we can gather information, we can see if it's working.
Now within the bill, it does state very clearly that if you don't have insurance, you will not receive a bill. We have created a position in the Department of Consumer Protection, which is very important to make sure that if there are any types of issues or misinformation, that they're going to be addressed. You know, all of these different components are really, really critical, in my opinion, in making sure that the public then understands.
Councilmember Phil Andrews has vigorously fought the fee when it came before the council in the past. He says the measure could go to referendum to be decided once again by the voters of Montgomery County.
It was a very bad move for the council to override the voters' clearly expressed decision, and it wasn't an advisory opinion, it was a decision. There was a lot of campaigning. People are smart in Montgomery County, and they decided that they didn't want ambulance fees for anyone as a public policy. And so, of course, time will tell if we have a referendum on this issue again, but I wouldn't be surprised.
County Executive Leggett praised the council for its approval of the EMS reimbursement fee.
If you look at the facts, this is a very, very clear case. We are the only jurisdiction in the entire region without this. There are none of these horror stories that people have talked about to realize. We are already paying for this. We could collect huge amounts of monies from the federal government as a result of this. $17 million a year when we've just been handed from the state a huge budget challenge to us, about $400 million. This is something we should do, and I hope that message gets out loud and clear. The county council decided to adopt this, and I want to thank them for their leadership in this role. But I think the rest of the citizens of Montgomery County should understand what the facts are, and I think if so, they would vote appropriately if there is, in fact, a referendum on this matter.